Nestled in the center of Europe, the Czech Republic is a country steeped in history. It's been populated for thousands of years and is a land dotted with castles, medieval towns, beautiful mountains, ancient ruins, and world-class wineries. The country sees more and more tourists each year, but they mostly stick to Prague. Once you escape that beautiful, but crowded, city, you'll find an inexpensive country with some of the most beautiful and rugged landscape in this part of Europe. I love taking the train from place to place and just staring out the window. If you visit, you'll probably be coming for Prague, but be sure to leave the city and see the rest of what the country has to offer. It's too often overlooked. Top things to see and do. Check out Prague. As the capital and most famous city in the country, Prague has really come into its own and has become one of the hottest tourist destinations in Europe. Head here and wind through the medieval streets, making sure to look up and take in the original buildings that survived World War II. Local food is a highlight here, though it's the beer that most people come for. Climb the hill to visit Prague Castle, gaze up at the astronomical clock and get ready for an eccentric nightlife that is unparalleled. See Český Krumlov, situated on the Vltava River. This town is a smaller, more picturesque version of Prague. The medieval architecture and red-roofed buildings make for beautiful pictures, and a casual stroll through the streets is a great way to slow down during a whirlwind trip. Many beautiful resorts are here, as well as lodges that are cozy options during the snowy winters. Visit Kutná Hora. This historical town is home to the famous St. Barbara Cathedral that is adorned with thousands of human bones. While perhaps a bit creepy, it's really something you should see for yourself. Admission is 60 Czech krun for adults and 40 Czech krun for students. Try some Pilsner in Pilsen. You guessed it, Pilsen is the birthplace of the Pilsner and the home of the original Pilsner Urquell Czech beer. Heading here makes a great day trip from Prague via bus or train. During your visit, make sure to not only tour the Pilsner factory but also check out the beer spas where you soak in a tub of beer. Expect to pay around 800 Czech krun for a soak in the beer tub. Drink up in Moravian wine region. Although you might only think of beer when you head to the Czech Republic, the Moravian region is actually very famous for their wine. It's a great experience to drive, bike or wander through the vineyards here. Many tours offer options for tastings while visiting the area. Prices will vary based on whether you visit a single vineyard or many, and whether you organize the tour yourself or hire a guide. For a multi-vineyard, multi-day guided tour, prices can be as high as 5,000 Czech krun. Tour Karlstein Castle. Everyone wants to have their very own fairy tale, and this castle is a great stop during your tour of the country, just a quick train ride from Prague. Admission is 270 Czech krun for adults, with discounts available for students, seniors, and families. Hike the Adress-packed Teplis rocks. Hike around these natural sandstone cloisters. With names like Giant's Armchair and Sugar Cone, you can't go wrong. There are two clusters of formations, Adress-pack Rock Town and Teplis Rock Town. A train here from Prague costs around 275 Czech krun and takes just under 3 hours. Adventure outdoors in Krkonoš. Summer or winter, a trip to Krkonoš is a must. This beautiful mountain range, which runs along the Czech-Polish border, is the highest peak in the country. There is great hiking and cycling during the summer and skiing during the winter. Head to the Renaissance town of Telk. Telk, with its winding cobblestone streets, is one of the most picture-perfect examples of a Renaissance town in Europe. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. After a fire in 1530 the town was rebuilt, so medieval arcades with their gabled houses surround the picturesque town square. Visit quaint Olomouc. Olomouc is a small university town noted for its parks, churches, sculptures and fountains. The Holy Trinity Column and Grand Astronomical Clock are UNESCO sites.